And I'm back. What is up? So, I don't even know if anybody can hear me. Let me check the audio. All right, sounds decent, so that's fine. I don't know. How's everybody doing? I don't even know who all is watching. I see Josh and DDM. How y'all doing? It's a little low on the volume on my mic. All right. How is that? Is that better? Okay, cool. Awesome. All right. So, today's video, what we're going to be doing. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I spent a decent amount of money to actually be able to do this. I've been dealing with technical issues for a very long time, but now I'm finally able to live stream. Very excited. I'm going to use this any video that I get from here. I'm streaming and I'm recording. I'm going to be making a hopefully video series. Also, I have a mentally challenged roommate, so if you guys hear someone screaming in the background, he's most likely just having a breakdown. But I'm finally gonna be able to stream gaming. I've tried streaming gaming on other things on Twitch. It was a disaster. I'm going back to the roots. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking and create a new world. I'm gonna put it on hard. Basically, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to create a forever world, basically. There's my mentally challenged room. And screw you! Sorry about that. That was weird. That was super professional on me. Alright, so I have absolutely no idea. I'm just gonna...
Fuck you mean you are?
And there goes my family friendliness rating. Alright, awesome. I'm just gonna have it show coordinates, show days played, and that's it. Nope, no bonus chest, no starting map. Definitely not a flat world. But basically what I'm trying to do is create a forever world. So let's get into this. And 1 second, let me deal with some technical issues here. Awesome. I pressed one button, now I screwed everything up. That's awesome. Alright. 1 second. Okay, my bad. But I do have that cool little, I am really nice with that transition. I did all that for free. That's just royalty-free music, and I did some stuff. So, we have our world. I'm back. It's actually nice. This is actually very nice. Except there's no trees anywhere near here. Okay, cool. Let me just... set where spawn was. So it was somewhere right here. Ah, pressing buttons. There we go. I'm back. I really need to upload my old skin, or maybe a new skin to the game. But anyway. Yes, Josh. This is Bedrock. I was gonna do Java. I was. And I played it and I realized I suck at Java. So I'm just gonna go back to what I've been playing for shoot, almost 10 years. Um, it's not that Bedrock's better. I know it's not. I'm not going to argue that point, but I just enjoy it more because I am much more comfortable with it, and I think that's valid. So, plus, if you're coming at it from a like content perspective, a lot less people play on Bedrock because it has limitations. So it's like if you go on Java, everybody's on it. I don't know. That's my mindset, but we'll see what happens. Do a Minecraft YouTube intro? Absolutely not. The days of YouTube intros are done. And I fall. That's awesome. All right. Whatever. Sorry, I'm having to remember what I set my keybinds to. New PC and everything. First crafting table. It's just filler at this point. Yeah, really is. It's you know, I do creation of like, you know, I do video production and, you know, photography for a living, and when you do video production, you really don't want to give the audience a chance to leave, and that's all a YouTube intro really is. It's just everybody's either going to skip it or they're going to just click away altogether. So, well, I think they used to be kind of cool and kind of, definitely kind of fun. There was a vibe to them, but nah, it's not gonna be doing that. Okay, cool. I got 2 saplings, and the next thing I need is some sugarcane. So I will. Is there really none on this side? There's a bunch over there. So I will go get that over there. And how deep does this go? Alright. Beef. My first thing of food. Golden dandelion. What does that do? That's new. Alright. We're gonna grab pickaxe. Break this. So I don't know if I really said it, but basically what I'm trying to do is I am trying to make for myself, I could have sworn I had 3. I'm trying to make for myself a world that I keep coming back to. I keep doing the same thing over and over again, where I create a world and I, what is it? Create a world, do all the cool stuff with it, and then recycle it in about, you know, a couple months. And so I've been wanting to stream, and I've thought, why not stream a forever world or at least a very, very long world. I could see me ditching this world if there's like a huge update, and I've uploaded too many, or I've explored too many chunks. Basically meaning like I loaded in everything with the update and everything. But yeah, now I'm gonna be trying to do a forever world. It's kind of stupid to say, oh, I'm gonna do a forever world, and I just started. I don't even know if I like this, but so far I really like this area. And let's see, let's get myself a sword. And do I have an axe? I do not. So we got the sword, we got the axe, and I will get some of this coal for torches. Let's see. All right, so the goal. Let's do this. The Minecraft. What the? I have to give a reason. All right. Can you guys give me a sec? All right, sorry about that. Forgot to what is it? I forgot to turn off multiplayer, so I had some random person join me. That's awesome. But we're back. I apologize. Is everybody? Brother, I must take my leave. Good luck. Take care, Josh. DDM. Yeah. So what I am trying to do is this is a single player. I'm not going to be using anybody else's help. I'm just gonna accomplish all this on my own. Maybe I'll turn on multiplayer as I go if something calls for that. But for the most part, this is just me. We are going to be surviving, and then I'm gonna build all the farms, do all the stuff, and you're just gonna be along for the ride. This isn't hardcore. I am on hard, which means I probably should start killing sheep, but instead I'm doing the YouTube thing where I just talk about stuff and I don't actually kill the damn sheep. So let me go ahead and kill 3 sheep real quick. Plus I need food anyway. But yeah. So what I have planned for this stream, but also just kind of planned for the first. I wrote it down. I have the need for a cow farm, a first base, and a sheep farm. All that will make sense as I go along. Additionally, I need a sugarcane farm, and of course, I need to get as much hay for a hay farm. Now, I guess the first thing is, do I want to build... Right here's a flat area. I don't really need to do anything crazy to terraform it or any of that stuff. But it also looks like it could be somewhere where I would be farming. Or not farming, sorry, mining. So I probably would act like kind of be terraforming that area anyway. Is this my last thing of food? No, it's not. Okay, cool. So I need to figure out where I want to stay. The higher up I go for a starter base is kind of going to suck because I need to get 3 pieces of iron. It's not, you know, not a big deal, but it's just a pain in the butt not to have any water. And I need that last little sheep, and I cannot find it. And I am kind of low on food, so I really need to find that sheep. I need a 3rd sheep. This is terrible. All right. Okay, here we go. We got sheep. Good. I'm honestly... Oh no. Don't know where I really want to set up the first base, but I'm just going to set up a bed and kind of just get through the night real quick. Maybe I'll kill a skeleton. Maybe, but I have no. That's a terrible idea. I'm not gonna do that. Well, all right. Let's see if I can. Don't blow up. There we go. Okay. If this was Java, I would have gotten the Monster Hunter think, but I did not. All right, and there we go. Just gonna come over here and place down a bed. So first day, we got wood, and that was pretty much it. I talked a lot. Thing is, these guys are going to die, and I can get their stuff. Oh, no. Nope, not doing that. Alright, let me get enough stone for a furnace, cook my food, and then I'm gonna go out and see if I can find a better place to put the starter base. And there we go. Alright, so the things I need. Kind of already said it, but I can't remember because I have ADHD. Maybe, I don't know. I'm going to build some kind of starter base. I'm going to make sure it's like a secure area that I'm not going to be afraid for my life constantly. And for this first stream, I'm going to be focused on farms. That sounds kind of like a duh moment, but I tend to immediately go mine or something like that. I'm trying to be sufficient in what I'm doing. So, and also kind of, you know, like I said, it is going to be it's going to be a forever world, hopefully. So the longer I take on this, not really the better, but it doesn't hurt to take a little bit of time. I have 8 seeds so far. I'm thinking I'm going to put a base right around here. Maybe right here. Yeah, I like that idea. Plus, there's already sugarcane over there, which is something I need to start growing immediately. Maybe I'll go... Depends on the shape. It looks like there's more of a river over there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. First, let's get our stuff. And you know what? Since the first tree Since the first tree I cut down, let me put one back in its place. And then let's go over here. Honestly, I can make this like a mine shaft. That could be kind of cool. The Muba Palace, yes. Another goal I have for this stream is maybe by the end of it, going mining just enough to get full iron and a few buckets. But I don't know how that's gonna go. We'll see. That's both good and bad. There's wolves here. Alright, I like this area. It's got a flat area for my farming stuff, and then let's see. I can cover that up pretty easily. I could terraform this place pretty well. I'll leave this tree here. I like leaving the big trees. Yeah. Let's see. Yes, I like this. I like this. So my first base, I guess, is just going to be kind of like a survival island. So let me first get rid of these trees. And let's see where we are. Let's see. I'll tell you, streaming is really difficult because you're supposed to like look and see the chat, and which the chat is all the way over here. My screen's right here, and you know, oh my gosh, I have to turn my head. That's terrible. But like, I'm also trying to like look at my phone and see how many people are streaming because I'm using like the smallest resolution TV I could find. It's a smart TV, so I can watch Netflix on it, so that's fun. But like, yeah, it's streaming is completely different. So if someone puts in the chat anything and I don't respond, I'm not ignoring you, I promise. I just didn't turn my head because I'm also trying to not have the most gameplay or the most boring gameplay imaginable. All right. Let's see. We'll do. I guess we'll do 2 entrances. Probably. Maybe what I'll do is a wall around. I'm not sure what that wall would look like, but then entrance to this whole area and an entrance right here, which I can then have like a dock or something. Or I don't know about that because I do want to have my farm. I don't know, where's the farm gonna go? Let's see. Let me just put it up right here and go ahead. Yes, I used the recipe book. Yes, I'm not a real Minecrafter. Alright. Do I have any sand? I do not. Well, I'm out. Need a wooden hoe. And I have 9, 10 seeds. Wow, I'm poor. Yeah, I need to do some serious work. Okay. Nope, that is not the one I want to break down. It's such a big tree, no. Alright. Should be fine. I'm probably gonna have to go in and destroy that tree entirely, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Oh yes, yes. 100 times, yes. Let's make it how things should have always stayed, you know? Okay. So now I need to grow. Yeah, I really need to grow these seeds, and I haven't seen any villages, so there's a few ways I can do that, but I'm not seeing any fish. So I might just have to kill some skeletons, which is fine. I just don't have anything. I'm broke. Let's see what I can see up here. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, fish. Well, dadgum, I can't swim faster than the fish. Who would have thought? No! Stay away. Wait, is he gonna... Yeah. Stay away. Demon child. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm so gonna die. Oh, 1 heart. Do I have food? 1 apple it'll have to do. This is not good. Alright, let's see if I can just fall asleep. Alright. That guy's dying. I have no food. Ah! Where in the world are the skeletons? Okay. I think I need to change my priorities. Alright, let's see. Is he gonna kill the chicken already? Okay. Chicken's basically dead anyway. It's just this little guy in there. Please don't hit me. That would be embarrassing. Okay. Alright. Now, hopefully, I can start getting some life back. That was ridiculous. Okay, while I'm uneducated MC, I will give you my best commentary during this program. Dog, chicken dead. Okay, yes. Chicken dead. If I make dog dead, I will also die. Because there's a lot of dogs. Wait, what is that? I'm seeing hay bales. We've got a village. Let's go. That is super lucky. Although this is really all I need. But let's see if they have any potatoes. Oh, I needed this so bad. Holy crap. Alright. Let's see, I need everybody to get in their houses. Nice. I'm so happy they have potatoes. Let's see. I just need 2. Where's the bell? I can just ring that and make them all go back to their house. Oh, and bookshelves. That is awesome. That just saved me quite a little bit of time. And I'll also take that. 100% gonna take that. Alright. guys don't understand. You guys are supposed to go back to your house. Instead, you guys are just panicking. Watching the boys on while having this on the background is definitely an experience. I don't think that would be a good experience, but thank you for watching. Yeah. Let's see. Should I? Okay, chat. Should I kill the golem? This guy. Anybody? Hell yeah. Okay, cool. I think I might die. Oh wait, no. There we go. Should be fine. There we go. There we go. Nice. Awesome. How many is this? 5. Nice. I think I can get a... I can build it. Did they add craftable saddles yet? Isn't that something they were gonna add or did add? Alright. Maybe if I just don't load these guys in, it'll be fine. While I'm here, I can go ahead and bring these guys in. Come on. And the sheep. Alright, awesome. I'm already getting one of my goals done. So, that is wonderful. Oh, the only problem is the wolves might kill my sheep. That might be a setback. Alright. Let's just push everybody into a hole. It says it sells, now it can be found in desert temples. So, if I remember right, they actually did add a feature where you can just build your, could be wrong, but I think I've seen that somewhere, that you can just build, what is it? Build a saddle. So, hopefully that's the case. Let's see. Let me just, wait, hang on, I can just, let's go. What do I need? Oh! That's pretty cheap. I like that. Also gonna build a bucket. And, oh boy, what am I trying to do? Okay. This. And a bunch of this. Let me just... Alright. Something like that. I don't know. Where do I put it now? If I'm gonna put... Okay, I might as well put it right here. because I'm going to have basically a wall all around this area. So let me go ahead and put let's see, I'm gonna put my fences right here, because for the cow farm I don't need it to be very big, and I kind of need to be able to access both sides, so I'm honestly just gonna make it really thin so I can just breed the crap out of the cows, and then the sheep farm is going to be a little bit bigger, but that should be good. And then it looks like crap, so let me go ahead and you've got to be kidding me. Google told me that could be lies. It is not. Where's the other cow? What? Where's your friend? Where's your friend? Alright. Please tell me it didn't despawn. Where's the other cow? Did he just walk off and oh, there he is. Alright, cool. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. There you go. And now I got the cow farm. So step 1 is done, and I'm gonna die. That's what I needed 5 minutes ago. Dang, I gotta light this place up. Okay. So on to the next thing, which is going to be the sheep farm, which I'm thinking I'm going to put right about this area right here. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. It's kind of, I'm imagining walls where I'm going to put those. Oh, this is not good. I did not see the creeper. Just come out here. Get in the water. I'm on 1 heart. Should be, there we go. There we go. And did I get, I don't even know if I got any string from that one spider. Because if I could be fishing right now, that would be great, honestly. But anyway, let me go ahead and try not to die here. The Kirkinator. The graphics of the mating are definitely in the game. I'll teach you the secrets of Minecrafting, bro. How so? How so? What are some pointers you got? And also, do those pointers include any way of checking your stream on your phone without taking away from the experience of the viewers? Because that's where I'm at right now. And also, I absolutely I hate these. The rubbish or whatever they call it, the leaf, what is it, leaf trash? What is it called? Leaf litter. I hate this so much. I guess you can use it for burning stuff. It does work, but it just becomes a pain. But I mean, I guess I can use it. Let's just 10 baked potatoes, and then I'm gonna cook, or I'm going to plant the rest. And I still don't have enough stone. This is great. Water bucket, I do. Okay. I can teach you the secrets of Minecrafting, bro. No, they're so cute. You're just hating. They're cute for decor. Okay, I could see for decor, but I'm just used to them filling up my inventory. I'm not a fan of that. But then again, I also haven't even made a chest yet. So let me go ahead and make a double chest. So I actually have space for the cute and amazing leaf litter. This. Let me just throw everything in there for now. Also, I'm gonna frame these most likely, my first wooden tools. Name the chest V? How do I do that? You can name chests? No, you can't. Am I tripping? What's the meme where it's like, am I tweaking? Let's see. Well, I have too much. I would say that's too much. All right. But let's. Oh. I put away. Where is it? There we go. Hey, what's up? My gosh, I'm so popular today. I do appreciate everybody who got on. I do want to say that. Thank you. I know it was out of pity, but I'll take it. I've honestly been wanting to do this for quite a while. My PC that, let's see, when I started the channel, I had an HP that today, with RAM prices the way they are, is like $300 at Walmart. It was like a one part. Yeah, it was bad. And then I think I started making content on my other PC, which was a heck of a lot better, but it had like a, let's see, like a 2040 RTX NVIDIA, and it was good until it stopped being good, and it was an Omen PC, and those things are kind of notorious for being really crappy, and oh, it was. So that definitely sucked because I wanted it to be really good, and it was not. It was not. So I've basically just kind of been playing on an Xbox because that's all I could afford at the time, and then I made the jump to, I don't know, I can show you guys, to this thing. It's not all the specs I want, but for right now it works great, and I got it on clearance at Walmart. It was nice. So, but yeah, no, so I'm finally able to stream. That's why I haven't been streaming at all. I've just kind of been waiting till I could get a better PC. So now that I finally have it, I've wanted to do some kind of series. Just kind of been, just, I don't know, want something to work for or work towards. So I'm working towards creating a series. This is the first installment of the series. Hopefully I don't get burnt out in like 5 days and stop. But yeah, it has colors light. Yeah, D's what I'm on the edge of my seat. And I don't know where that zombie sound is coming from, but it's pissing me off. Anyway. Okay, we can now go ahead and get the sheep. There should be 3, I think, in here. What the? That's... You know, you would have thought I would have gotten context clues, because I've been hearing a zombie snarling for like 20 minutes. I've never had that happen before. Well, I mean, I didn't want this hill there anyway, so. Yay. I don't know. Do I fill it in or do I just leave the hole? Well, I gotta fill it in because of that tree. So anyway, we have you. Wait, hang on. What? Probably. Am I allowed to curse in this chat? Will I get banned? Probably not. That's not. That's what she said. You can curse. Trust my words. Heathen. Yeah, I honestly don't care if you guys. I mean, don't go crazy, please. But I mean, YouTube may ban you if you go crazy, but I will not ban you. I don't care, and if I pretended to care, then I would be an absolute hypocrite. Because, yeah, I can curse from time to time. All right. Now, oh, I wish I had a golden apple and stuff to give you. Please don't hit me before I fall asleep. Please, please. Yes. Ooh, there's the witch. Okay. So, and he went right. Oh my gosh, it was meant to be. No, go back in. He went right into the paddock. Okay, don't despawn. Come in here. And you're stuck. You're mine now. No, I'm afraid I will say horrible things. Thank you, Kirkinator. Oh boy. I didn't say crazy things. Oh, there's another there is another village. That is wonderful. I'm so happy. Except this one's nice because it's right next to water, and so I can move it and transport it a lot easier. Because one thing I'm going to try and do, I typically just kind of find a flat area and I just build it. I'm trying to make the aesthetic. You know, this is a YouTube. This is a cruel man is what you want. Okay. Okay. Why feed the sheep? Okay, guys, the chat and my ADHD. All right. This is a YouTube channel, so I'm going to try and make everything a little bit more aesthetic than I typically do. And then as for why feed the sheep, if you lure a sheep, it's not the same as feeding the sheep. And what I mean by that is if you lure a sheep into your place for them, that doesn't necessarily mean that they will not despawn. And I've had multiple times where I walk away and they despawn. So I'm not trying to have that happen. So yeah. Ooh, do I do the pigs? No. I don't. What do you guys think of the new? What do you guys think of the new baby pigs? Because like, I think the pigs are cute. The baby zombies are weird. I'm just gonna say. Is what a bug rock. I prefer the word efficient. Aesthetic. It's a bug rock thing. Yes, I'm playing bug rock. I told you this. I mean, I don't know. I said this on the stream earlier, but if you guys don't want to go back and rewatch the stream, which people do, that's a weird one. But no, I'll just tell you the reason why I'm playing Bedrock is because I've been playing this thing since the Kindle Fire was cool, like the first one, and so I'm just gonna keep. I've been playing this for a really long time, over 10 years, and I've gotten pretty good at it. And Java is not something that I would really want people to watch in a live stream. And I work for a living, so I don't really feel like getting good at a game in time so that I can stream it. I'd rather just be able to stream a game that I'm good at. So yeah. No offense to people who play Java at all. It is the better version. Yes, you can mod it. Yes, it's better than Bedrock, 100%. But I just enjoy it, so I'm gonna keep playing it. Screw you. Only cool cats play Bedrock. I don't know about that, but you know. But I don't know. I've seen there was a really long time where there weren't really any good creators on Bedrock Edition, just because you have Java and you're on a PC, so you might as well play Java. But I mean, I've seen there's been quite a lot. Like I follow this one guy. Oh my gosh, Silent Whisper, and I follow his like anytime I look up a farm, and if one of his videos comes up, I'm going with that guy. Um, he's really good at farms because farming is a lot different in Bedrock Edition because it's Bug Rock Edition. So one thing is our iron farms. You guys are gonna see probably in the third, fourth stage. Basically, I have this kind of planned out in my head in like 3 or 4 stages, and then kind of just whatever after that. No, stay in. Come on, you and you. All right, let's watch them procreate. They procreated. Watch me get banned now. The water only extends 4 blocks from the source. The water only extends 4 blocks from the source. No, it extends 8. Is that there's no way that's a Java thing. No, it's literally not. I've seen one with the sheep before. Yeah. Okay. So, how am I supposed to till? How am I supposed to till this stuff? What do you mean? No way you till ground like that? Of course I do. Okay, I've seen one with sheep before. Sorry, lol. Oh, you're good. Everybody's good. I'm just happy it's more than one person, putting in the chat. I don't even know if you guys are I don't even know if you guys are watching the actual stream. You guys might just be chatting with each other. I don't really care. I just like to see if there's a little bit of activity. Yes, you're all people I know, but I don't know. It's nice. I've been on Twitch for like a month. That sucks. Which, I mean, that was me streaming Helldivers until Helldivers kind of just, I don't know, kind of lost it for Helldivers a little bit. Which, nothing like, so, I don't know, we can talk about that because I have nothing else to talk about. Helldivers they just released the Max War Bond, and people are now butthurt because they have to do a war bond or they have to pay $10, and they're pretty mad about it, which I can totally understand. But people are like, I work for a living, and I don't have time for this. For me, it's just the game got repetitive, and also going from Xbox to PC. Yeah, they have no cross progression, so I have to just restart the game, which is fine. It's been kind of fun, but first of all, learning the keyboard and mouse controls again, and then when I've been playing on controller for such a long time, and all of that is just a little bit difficult. So that's kind of why I haven't been playing it. But none of the it could very well be mistaken when it comes to edition of Minecraft. But yeah, absolutely no hate to Helldivers. I just, it's a repetitive game. You drop in, you do the stuff, you die 1,000 times, and then you get out, or you don't and you die, and it sucks. But no hate to the game. I just that's not a streaming game. I'm very well aware that if you're going to stream something, you probably should be good at it before you stream it. Oop, I'm out of time. Thank you with the stream, Captain Kirk. No problem. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. All right, so if you guys want to know what I am doing right now, this, I feel like this would be a very cool, yeah, this is really cool. This would be a very cool entrance to a mine shaft. So instead of having my mine, over there, I'm gonna have it right here. So yes, I'm gonna need to row a boat about 5 blocks, but I think it'll be fun. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm not actually going to mine the whole thing, so if people are like, oh, I'm going to get off because I'm just going to watch him mine for 20 minutes. Nope, that was all I needed. I just needed some stone. We are going to go for a mining expedition a little bit later, but right now I'm focused on getting kind of set up in my area. So that means I'm probably not going to use a lot of stone for my building materials. Oh no, what do you guys think? Should I mine off camera and off stream, or should I just have mining streams where I just mine and you guys have to watch? Nothing big is happening. Nothing that would be used for anything like a video or anything, but I don't know. I don't know. I think that could be kind of cool. What do you guys think? And that's a creeper. And I don't have a sword. Oh, I almost did an end ball. I was answering a work text. Leave me be. All right. Whoops. All right. Yeah, that right there is why I'm trying to get myself in a much better position, because I would like to not have to worry about things coming into my area. Yes, I can do that. Sorry, let me do this real quick. All right, from DDM, mining stream could be interesting, but my ADHD would also go crazy. No offense, by the way. No, I absolutely get it. I don't know. I feel like when you stream, you gotta talk about a bunch of different things, which gives me friggin' what is it? What is it called when you see people? What is that? Schizophrenia. There we go. I feel like it's just talking to yourself. And my mom said that that's a sign of old age. She didn't say that to me. She said it to herself. Anyway, but yeah. So I don't know. It's kind of weird to talk to yourself, but I feel like that's the only way to get through with like a mining stream or something like that, is just to talk to you guys in the chat. Because I also don't want to get anyone saying, "Oh, you mined off screen and got 1,000 diamonds." Like, yeah, I had fortune. That's possible. Well, no, I don't think it's possible. I think you cheated. I don't want to get that allegation. So, not that anybody gives a crap about this, but I do. All right, let's see. I see, on the other hand, how consistent you want to be with showing the entire building process. Yeah, absolutely. On one hand, I'm streaming to you guys, but I'm also recording this. I want to start posting shorts again. I want to start posting. Just want to start posting content again. I've been gone for a really long time. Life has been insane. It's a good insane. I'm not gonna complain. I can't complain, honestly, but life has been a little bit insane. I don't know. It's kind of funny. I'm starting this, and then I'm gonna be gone for around a week, and then I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks. So I probably should have started this till after, but it's a Friday, man. It's a Friday. It's a great night to not go out drinking and making stupid decisions. So yeah, that's why I'm here, not drinking and not making stupid decisions. And the only thing I'm drinking is some rain. Yeah, I have a caffeine addiction. Hang on one second. Let me move this. This is annoying me. And now my... There we go. There we go. Okay, now I can see the chat a little bit better. I like this a lot more. Maybe. There we go. It's beautiful. Now I don't have to turn my head all the way. Yeah, that's nice. All right. So how's everybody in the chat doing? And how's the stream going? Like, I don't know. If there's something simple like moving my camera or adjusting a setting, please let me know. This is the first stream I've done on YouTube in a while, and the first time didn't go well. Yeah, that was on my old PC I was talking about. That stream was terrible. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So, we got this down. Let me go ahead and dig out where the trail is going to go. I think I'm going to put my house right above here. So kind of clear out this area, fill this in, flatten this, and then this will have a great place to put my my house, which I have no ideas what it's going to look like at all. I didn't have much planned out. Just be happy this thing had a thumbnail and like a, streaming thing. What is it? The Kirksland will be streaming soon, which I may or may not have made for free on Canva. Because I'm too cheap. I'm too cheap for Photoshop. I use it for work. I can use it proficiently, but I'm way too cheap to buy it for myself because it is. I'm not gonna buy something I'm not gonna make money off of. So now I have looked at doing, what is it, Fiverr? Has anyone looked into that? I looked into doing some Fiverr stuff, and a lot of it just seemed a little sketchy. And what didn't seem sketchy just seemed like just not a good idea. So, I don't know. Has anyone ever made any money off of Fiverr? And if you guys do you have any tips in the chat? Have you been hearing about the Adobe slander and the turn towards DaVinci Resolve, even for photo editing? I have been tracking that. So I don't think the free version of DaVinci is, or has the photo editing. I just say people that edit in Premiere and people that edit in DaVinci looks a little bit better. And whoa, my webcam is doing some crazy stuff. But the people that edit in DaVinci, their films tend to look better. Their LUTs look a lot better. They've got a lot of stuff for that color grading, that rich, beautiful color grading. So I can't slander DaVinci. My main reason for using Adobe and loving Adobe so much the way I do is I've been using it for like 4 or 5 years. So I'm not going to I'm not gonna switch. You know, I am actually about to start studying to get my Photoshop license, to be, you know, a licensed professional, which doesn't go far. I think a lot of kids in high school have to get that. Um, but you know, I do really like it. I'm a really big fan of Adobe. I think they're overpriced for what they give. 60 bucks a month is definitely a lot, especially since there are other things and entities that are making stuff like it a lot cheaper. But you know, it's a professional editing software. Um, you know, a lot of people don't like it. I've actually gotten in absolute, like, you know, arguments over people who only use Final Cut, which, you know, my argument for that has always been, well, Final Cut is just a bunch of presets and doesn't actually, um, oftentimes doesn't actually take a lot of skill. Not that it doesn't take a lot of skill, because you need to know the timing for your presets, the timing for your you know, preset transitions and all that stuff. But I like to be in total control of my video. Now, from what I've seen in DaVinci, you do have that total control. But yeah, I mean, if they want to make something that is more starter friendly, absolutely go for it. I think that's awesome. I get the complaints about Adobe subscription prices for sure. I'm not even on the suite at the moment, just Photoshop and Premiere. I mean, if you're gonna go with Adobe, I definitely recommend getting the, what is it, the suite. Um, but a lot of times, I don't know, it's just expensive, man. I use it for work all the time. I use Photoshop, InDesign, Illustrator, After Effects, a little bit of After Effects. I'm not. Don't ask me how to do After Effects. I kind of suck at it, but I can also get you kind of what you need. It just might take me all day. It's fun. But yeah, no, I definitely don't think DaVinci's a bad idea. From what I've seen, I think it's cheaper. Like the paid for version is cheaper. And yeah, like I said, the LUTs, the color grading just looks better. But yeah, a lot of that just comes down to where your skill sets. And so if you're already really good at Premiere, probably stick with it. Unless you're a fast learner for different editing softwares. I mean, for me, I think for my free stuff, I just do CapCut. For work, I do Premiere and all that stuff. Debating for these videos if I want to do CapCut Premium. Probably will go that route just because there's a lot more stuff. But I'm basically starting this off on a $0 budget. I bought a PC. That's what I got. So I'm kind of skimping out on everything else, as far as software, because at the end of the day, you can get stuff done in the same amount of time with free software as you can with professional software. You know, in fact, the thumbnail for this video was Canva. I made it about 5 minutes before I went live. So yeah, that's my rant. 1 second.
It's thank you, Daddy, next time.
Screw off. All right. Sorry, that was my retarded roommate. Anyway. Oh, shoot. What am I doing? That was weird. All right. All right. So who's got washing machines in their apartments? Anybody in the chat? Cause I don't. That's what that was about. I have to go in and get quarters. This is $20 in quarters. I could kill someone by throwing one of these. Ow. All right, you know what? I'm just going to bed. My gosh, one of them fell and made a huge thud. But yeah, no, my apartment needs quarters to wash my clothes, so that's fun. In your house, yeah. I wish I was still at my house. I decided to move out. In this economy, I don't know. No balls. You won't. I might throw it at my roommate. Y'all distracted me. What happened? I didn't even see it. I didn't even see. Well, that's exactly why we don't do hardcore worlds on stream. Although I should have totally thought about that. Like, oh boy, that's funny. Oh boy. I mean, did you guys see that? I just like turned it back because I have about a 3-second delay on my phone, that I'm also watching the stream on, and I just implode. Nothing actually happens. I just implode. Anyway, back to normal as it was. Wait a minute. How am I eating food? I'm on hard. I'm on hard. How am I eating food when I'm fully? Is that the lag thing? Let's see. Like, how much of this can I eat without? Wait, are you just able to eat apple? Oh, you can eat apples on a full stomach? That's interesting detail. I kind of like that. I mean, until I need to, conserve food. I wasn't too busy in the chat, so I didn't see. Oh, yeah. Did your phone not have autocorrect? Jeez. I mean, I can't say anything. I work in a professional environment. People send me emails all the time with, like, super bad misspellings. You guys ever finish an email off with kind retards? Don't. It's not a good idea. I'm not saying I did. I'm just saying, if you guys were to, don't. All right. Okay. So, I don't know what I'm gonna. I think I'm just going to do an. You know what? What if I did this? All right. I don't actually know what this wall is gonna look like, so nobody give me any crap. But let's see. It's too big. Dang it. That's what she said. No. Okay. Let's see. So what if I did like this and then did a stone wall? to make 72. I'm going to need to go mining for a lot more. But what if I made stone walls? And then as I go, I can add more details like fences and stuff. Oh, it looks ugly. But I think... I think it'll look good if I say... Like, put... Let's see. Like these on the corner? Wait, hang on. Some kind of... Because I'm not trying to go out of my way to get resources. That's going to take a long time. And then some kind of... Yeah, this will be great. Why are you guys doubting? Something like that. And then... I'm just going to do 2 tall so I can kind of get the idea. Should I be working on my house? Yes, absolutely. I'm just going to work on a stupid fence for no reason. Let me just keep... Let me not have a flat wall. Let me put some kind of change to it. I'm noticing a lot of my stuff is very linear, so I'm trying to get away from that. I mean, it's not going well, but yeah, I am trying. I mean, it's all fun and games until you try to put a bend in the shape of a house and then realize you have to build a roof for it. That's terrible. Let's see. I feel like these posts are getting bigger, but maybe not. All right. What do we want to have here? I'm thinking... Maybe some kind of... I think we'll have all of the farmland right here. A little bit more farmland right about till about right here, and then kind of close it off. And then we'll have the house right here, and it will go all the way back to, you know, we'll build it, you know, the wall around this. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. We only have 18 left. I don't know where this we is coming from. I only have 18 left. That's right. Me. I don't know why. I always say we whenever I stream. I kind of say it in my head too, which means I may have some issues. Pray for me. I knew it. This one is too big. Or too tall. Please try. Okay, whatever. And... boy. That. And then I can kind of cut into that right there. So kind of this. And then it's actually going to come out to about right here. I'm going to fill this in with a, I don't know what kind of farm. Or I'm going to fill this in with dirt, I guess. And then, so I don't have to do the entire thing. Fill out the entire thing with dirt. This right here. And we'll go out a little bit wider for this. right here needs to be the back. I am French. I say we that. I mean, yeah, true. I hope I'm not French. Oh, it's a great character. Frenchie from The Boys. Great character. Let's see. Wee. What? You guys are starting to confuse me in the chat. I need to stop reading it because I'm starting to sound insane. What you guys don't realize is I'm going to have to go back and edit all of this, and I'm going to be listening to myself read the chat in a very, very bad voice because I am who I am. And yeah, I'm not excited for that. Alright, what am I trying to do? What am I doing? What am I doing? I was gonna make an axe. I don't have enough stone for that, but I do have enough wood to make a dang boat, so let me go ahead and do that now. Dang, I got a lot of trees. I need 6 pieces of stone. What do you think? I think I'm gonna do a staircase down. Kind of like make a... Yeah, I'll do a staircase down, and then I will do a thing with a bunch of chests. I think that'll be cool. And I'm just gonna assume this pickaxe is gonna break soon. I now depart W stream. Thank you. I say as my pickaxe breaks. It is starting to look cool. It is. It's starting to look like an area. I do love the graphics they added. I don't know. I love the new Minecraft's graphics. How am I on fire? Fire baby. She's still new. Alright. Okay, I do need some... I need string, and you still aren't gonna give me any. Oh wow, I am potentially one shot. Ah! I got one string. Oh! Do my game lag? All right. Well, all right. I'm gonna take a break. It'll be a 5-minute break. Don't worry. Probably gonna have to restart. Yeah, the game is crashing. Just gonna restart Minecraft real quick. No big deal. I was talking into a dead mic the entire damn time. That's awesome. Sorry. Basically, what happened there is when I died, I kind of sort of lagged, and yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm still thinking about the fact that I was talking into a dead mic. Like the thing lights up. F off. Get away from me. Where's my sword? Right. Am I the only one that thinks that shovels should do a lot more damage? Like, I feel like if you hit someone with a shovel, it might do more than a sword sometimes. You know, because a shovel you can get some weight behind. I don't know. Anyway, how are we doing? No, a lot of the people who were in the chat have left, but I do see that we've got like what? How many viewers? We got 3 viewers. Was it the dead or the dead mic, or was it the fact that I did the transition to? I don't know. Anyway, sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, all of you guys and all of you. All right. So I promised I wasn't going to do this, but a main building source in my, or a building resource that I am using right now is wood, or not wood, is stone. So this is about to become a slight mining stream. I'm sorry to do this to everybody, but I need to do it. Yeah, let's see what this guy has. What does he have? Open eye blossom. Isn't that? I think that's something from the warp, and that would be nice, but not nice enough to keep. So screw you. Screw. How many? All right, there we go. I only got 2 leather from that, which is kind of insane. So let's see. But yeah, so after the break, I am now going to shift my attention. I've got the cows, got the moo cows, I got the ba sheep. Now oh my gosh, I want to kill myself. That was but I've got the sheep, I got the cows. Maybe I'll get chickens. Maybe. I don't know. All I know is I really need to eat right now. That's one big one. So now, yeah, I need to get some food in me, and then I'm gonna go mining. Not really mining, but I'm gonna hollow out that little mine shaft area that I'm making. Basically, I'm going to build a kind of I don't know how to put it. Basically, I'm going to build a kind of mine shaft area. So I'll probably keep a lot of my ores and everything in this room, and once I build it, and all of that good stuff. But for now, let's mine with stone pickaxes. Yay! Very roomy. Yeah, I'm going for let's see. What I'm trying to do is I'm gonna go make a staircase down. Probably do one every 2. It's not gonna go down super far, because I don't want to make it just a mine shaft that's just a staircase. That's always just doesn't go well. I'm gonna use ladders. I'm gonna dig almost straight down. But I am going to do a kind of area before I just dig straight down. Typically, I have it in my base. It's typically just like a little lean-to. But this is, like I said before, this is the YouTube stream, so I'm going to go ahead and actually put some effort into this. Even though right now it just kind of looks like a I'm digging a hole. You know what? I think that's kind of deep enough. It doesn't need to be super deep. You know what? I'm gonna do this some kind of way to, how high was it? It was 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is gonna be how deep we're gonna have it. I don't need it to be super deep. I just want it to give you all the feeling of a mine shaft. So hopefully that's working. All right. I'm already getting bored because I don't really know what to talk about. I'm just going to keep saying, I'm going to mine this piece of wood. I'm going to mine this stone. I'm going to mine this ore. You guys, what do you guys, do you guys want me to talk about anything? Name a subject and I will try and talk about it. Question, I know you had an art channel. Are you going to try that again? All right. So, you know how I said I'm starting Bedrock Edition because I am attempting to do something that I know how to do. Very much goes for the art. I am not that good of an artist. I'm better than some. I have no problem saying that, right? But I'm not as good as a lot of people. And I don't have too much business pretending that I'm an artist and that I know what I'm doing when I'm literally having to look at references for how to draw a face sometimes. Um, like, I don't know, it's hard. Um, I I wouldn't mind having it back, the art channel, but um, it was definitely growing. It was awesome, but yeah, I just got a lot of burnout. I was posting every day. I think I was posting once or twice every day, which was a lot of fun. But the videos I would put the most effort into, what, die, the the videos I would put the most effort into, and this kind of just goes for content creation all around. The video that the most effort was put into never got views, and the video that I barely put anything into got all the, wait, I can't speak. The video that I didn't work on would always get views, and the video that I put so much work into got nothing. So, it's hard to get, not to get burnt out with that, and that's content creation in a nutshell. Like I've had videos, I've had video productions in my job where I've spent days, weeks even, um, you know, doing the preparing the the pre-production, the post-production, all of that stuff, and then just for the video that was a rush job that we just ran, shot real quick, and then edited, and that got over 1 million views. It's just one of those things. It's content creation is hard. It's you're standing out. You're attempting to stand out in a world full of people that are better than you. So and art isn't a huge people watching like speed draws and things like that just are not. I'm not saying there's not a market for it, but it's a small market. And I was doing comic art, which everybody does. It's a little bit easier to gain traction on than say manga or any kind of anime, but like still it's very difficult. So yeah, I may bring the art channel back. I may work on it a little bit. But it's honestly probably just going to be me filming the fact that I'm drawing, and then just, I don't know, what's it called? Just editing a video real quick and posting it to get I don't know, I typically average around 1,000 views, I think. Wasn't bad. I was very, very happy with what I got. Just got burnout. But trying to do content when you have a full-time job is very, very difficult. Especially since I have a job that requires me to, work, work on weekends. Video and photo. You work whenever. So, um, but yeah, probably nothing insane if I do bring it back. Um, Definitely not daily uploads anymore. Um, but I did enjoy it while it lasted. I can say that wholeheartedly. I did enjoy that. Just life got very, very busy, very, very fast. Okay. Build all of these. This should get me actually kind of far. Here, 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 here. There we go. I do not like that. All right, we're gonna have it right there. Yes, I like this. And then here, 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 here. So, anyone else have any questions or talking points? I'm an open book. Not really, but you know, I'm bored, so I'm willing to talk. Any other games you would like to stream in the future? Okay, I have thought of streaming other games on Twitch, like streaming more um what is it? Streaming more like storyline games. Let me adjust this. This is a good question. Probably not to this account. I was like if you guys have been following for a while, I did post a um Helldivers video. It was really just like a test to see if this um account even still worked. Really, making sure I wasn't like shadow banned or any of that crap. But which I wasn't. I'm a good YouTuber. But on this channel, probably not. This is a great time for me to plug my Twitch. No, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, no, I wouldn't mind doing other games. Right now I'm doing not Modern Warfare. Um, let's see. There's Modern, there's Infinite, and there's one in between. I'm doing that one. Advanced Warfare. It's Call of Duty. It's a really good game. It's really good. Um, but yeah, I wouldn't mind doing like a stream on that. I don't know. Streaming is hard because it's for me. I'm not the biggest gamer. I haven't been gaming my entire life. My parents weren't too big into video games, so this was the only game I really was allowed to play, and it was because you could play on peaceful mode and you didn't have to have zombies, so it wasn't violent, and there weren't a bunch of, you know, creepy guys, which, I thought was crazy, but now seeing the state of the world today, you know, I can thank my parents a little bit for being a little overprotective, but yeah, so playing some story games. There's this new game. I don't know if it's new, but it's an Xbox game, so nobody really talks about it. It's called Evil West. It is a Space Marine esque game, and it is very fun. I cannot lie. Um it is very fun. It's like the what do you? It's that kind of PvP. So yeah, it's just kind of that big clunky kind of PvP that some people like, some people don't like. Totally get it. Um, I tend to like it. So I did think of streaming that for a time. Probably not anytime soon. I'm on a Minecraft kick right now, and if I'm honest, it's the one game I always come back to. So I might as well stream it for better or for worse. If I start hating Minecraft because I'm streaming it so much, I might take a break. I'm not gonna lie. I might lose some what is it? Progress, but as far as streaming is concerned, but I don't think you guys want to watch a video of me being burnt out because yeah. And when I say burnout, I'm not really getting burnt out from the video game. Um, the video game's kind of my stress relief, but like, work will burn you out quickly. Um, so there's a lot of times I'm not willing to play a game if I'm just gonna be tired while playing it. But yeah, what else you guys got? Let's see. We covered video games. We covered. I think we covered YouTube. Let's see. What else? What else is there? Ah. Does anybody else in the chat have a caffeine dependency? Or is that just me? He's sir. Is that supposed to say yes, sir? Or what's with that? Because I am not a sir. I am a bro. What is y'all's favorite, whether it's energy drink or what have you? Mine, obviously, because I'm a simp, is the White Monster, but I can, I'll drink anything, honestly. I shouldn't say simp. I don't know what the term is, but I don't know. I feel like White Monster just has like a cult following that like you can only drink the White Monster. Coffee flavored monsters, so like the Java monsters. Those are good. I used to get a lot of shit at work for drinking those. They're like, that's nasty. I'm like, it tastes fine to me. Um, but yeah, no, those are good. I'm not a fan of cold coffee. Because in my book, that means it's a little, it's old. So, like I never understood people that drink cold brew. But that's just my thing. I think that's my, I don't know. It's just something weird. I think about me is I don't like cold brew because so many people like it. But yeah, um, I also like the old flavored monsters. There used to be people don't understand like how deep the monster lore goes. Not really lore, but like there's places I've traveled to that have like and they're probably super old food. Um, but I found the peaches and cream monster, which it had like the can had like dents on it. It felt like vintage, even though it was probably I don't know. They discontinued in 2025, so last year. But um, there are some really good monsters that they discontinued, but every once in a while I'm able to find because I work with a bunch of caffeine addicts as well. Um, so yeah, don't drink energy drinks very often, but my favorite I've had is a blue Alani. I've never had an. Oh no, that's not true. I had one Alani. I think it was like a Hawaiian Punch Alani. I don't entirely know what I drank. It was good. I just think it's a little overly sweet. Then again, could be me. Um, it's very much I'm loyal to the white monster. The white monster is, you know, is good. And people are like, "Oh, you just do that cuz it's trending." Like, no. I mean, I love the fact that it's trending. Like, for instance, I have a wallpaper on my an animated wallpaper on my computer of just a white monster like spinning around. It's like a white monster edit. And so I'll open up my computer and be like, I need a caffeinate. Um, but yeah, the white monster is one of the best. Maybe it's not the best. I don't know, but I think it's one of the best. Let me think. I'm new to Rain. Basically, a 24 pack of these are cheaper than a monster, and it's twice as potent as a monster. It's got 300 milligrams instead of 150. So I've been drinking Rain quite a bit. It's good. But I also heard somewhere that caffeine can help you like boost your metabolism, which is a complete lie, but I use it as an excuse. This is probably my let's see. Uh, this will be 600 milligrams I've taken since 5 this morning. So I may have an issue, but we'll only say it's an issue if I die. So if I don't stream for a very long time, the caffeine got to me. Or the world ended. That's seeming to be a trend right now. So everybody thinks the world's gonna end. That one's fun. I'm not gonna speak on that one, but let me think. What else is there? I was like, how should I? Let's see. Maybe if I just literally do this and then texture it, it'll look better. But basically, the idea is just going to be you have your way down here, you have your way down, up here. So I need soul sand. That's gonna be an issue. So what I think I'm gonna do is dig straight down. Let me see. You know what? I'm gonna dig straight down in a corner. Do a ladder up, and then I'm gonna do the waterways as I go. I can make a waterway down, no problem, very soon. Um, but yes, as far as blocks go, I probably should get, I don't know what, one more stack. So let me just extend this a little bit more. Um, but basically, if you guys would like to know my strategy, or what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying not to just explode again. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go in. And while we're at it, we're gonna make some charcoal because I. Oh wait. So I am not the brightest person in the world. I in fact am pretty stupid. So yeah. Um, dang. I could just light up this entire place. Where'd you go? And the creeper's following me. Dadgummit. So one thing is, I did really like this area over here. I think it's going to be a really cool. I'm gonna die. No. No. Sorry about that. I think up there's some pretty cool places for a bigger base. I just gotta kill him. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. I suck. You guys want to know why I said I'm gonna stream a forever world and not a, oh, I don't know, hardcore world? That's why. I mean, it's not like I can't do it. A few years ago, and I actually got like a little bit of crap on YouTube for this, like someone's comments, because I posted that I did this. Okay, that's not necessary. What am I supposed to do? Punch him to death? This isn't necessary. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh, he's just slowly coming for me. I don't know what to do. Honestly, this is I think this is my best bet. Alright. Breathe. Come back in here. Nope, nope, nope. Stand. Oh, there we go. See, using my brain. I don't typically do that. Anyway. Was I stressing out? Yes, I was. Sorry. Let's see. I got two really nice bows, though. And we're going to put one right here and one right here for now. Anyway. Up there, up here is some really nice area for, say, like a mega base. There's like almost like a circle, like a donut of, elevated areas. Basically, trying to make everything aesthetic and make it look cool and not make a fool of myself. I know how to build, and so I'm trying to actually showcase that. I've built some pretty cool things, but I've never built them on this channel, so. Well, that was a little bit concerning. All right, and then this and this. Let's see. So, and then the overall idea for this area is going to be, I'm going to put chests right here. Probably going to hide a crafting table somewhere in here. But chests all right here. That's going to have my stone, my deep slate, my like everything. I'm gonna try and have specific places for everything. I'm gonna try and stay organized. That's gonna last one screen, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I got my cow farm going right now. I've got my sheep farm. That's all set. My cane sugar is growing. My wheat field is growing. So I'm on schedule. That's all the stuff I really had planned for this stream. Um, Now it's just going to be getting this little thing good to go. This little mine shaft area, and then we should be pretty set. I'm gonna do at some point. I don't think I'm gonna do it yet. I'm gonna do some accents on the wall or on the not the walls. The So like this will be wood instead of stone. But I ain't doing that yet because I don't have the stuff for it. And yeah, so we will just. What do y'all think? Do I put it here or do I put it over? I'm gonna dig down over here, which I don't even have the stuff to do that yet. Maybe. Here, I'm just gonna set this here. Make one furnace. And then I am going to take all my birch bark, or all my birch wood, and make chests. I need to break this. And nice. All right, cool. This will be the cobblestone one. So, I need some building ideas. I don't even know if there's anybody in the chat right now. We've got 4 people, including at least me. So, I don't even know if we have anybody actually like listening to the chat. But if you are, what are some things that you think would be cool if I made in this game? There are no bad ideas. I've been playing some Fallout, and I've thought of building something like some kind of base. I thought about doing the red rocket from I mean it's all over, but predominantly Fallout 4. That specific one. Maybe even doing some armor stands to kind of simulate power armor. Maybe I could. I wonder if I could look on Pinterest and find any power stands. That'd be interesting. But yeah, still trying to figure out what the theme of some of my builds should be. So like I said, I'm gonna probably build some Fallout ones just because I like Fallout. So yeah. What does anyone have any ideas? I need more than that. All right, maybe like a chapel, but like Warhammer stuff. I like that idea. I do. I do really like that idea. That would be pretty cool. I don't know if I actually know what you mean by a Warhammer style chapel. I didn't get super far in Space Marine, so I'm gonna actually have to like look up what that means. But like, I kind of get the vibe you're talking about, and yeah, that'd be really cool. Um, yeah, Warhammer would be cool. What's another one? But yeah, like I've thought of the red rocket from Fallout. Um, just getting into more artsy builds. I typically always have a purpose behind at least one of my builds, but I'm kind of getting sick of the cottage style because everybody does it. Everybody does a medieval style, and I'm not saying I'm not going to, but everybody does the Dutch style, roofs and things like that. So I want to see if I can get a little bit more creative. Um, Without going super futuristic, because I feel like there's no. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I feel like there's no in middle ground. There's either super futuristic or it's medieval. And while this is a pretty medieval game, it doesn't need to be. Like, you can do some pretty cool stuff. Um, One thing I want to do is have like an armor hall. Um, what that would look like, no idea. But an armor hall that just has different builds of armor. There's no reason you need to not have the different so whether it's fire protection, projectile protection for like the nether, or just prop 4 in general. I want to do some of that stuff. Yeah, future plans I have like right now would probably be, I don't know what the style of events, or not what the style of events, how do I put this? I don't know the order of events, I should say, but I do want to do a villager breeder, and um, with that villager breeder also have a villager trading hall slash iron farm. I'm probably going to just use the one that Silent Whisperer came up with. I make a slight adjustment every time I use it, but I think I'm going to disguise it as something. Um, so it doesn't just look like a square. Because mine always end up not looking super great. I mean, they look fine, but they could be better. I'm putting it on this side, dang it. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing an iron farm. I'm typically the iron farm is a little bit. I like to do it a little bit later, so I don't have to worry about moving too fast. Rick and Morty episode with the spaghetti factory. I don't watch Rick and Morty, but I can look up what you're talking about. Let's see. Um, Rick and Morty Spaghetti Factory. Let's see. Images. Um, I mean, that's definitely buildable. Trying to see like the build. Not really seeing it. I mean, it's definitely, it's just a industrial looking smokestacks and everything. That'll be interesting. Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a real problem. Let me craft an axe so I can break these and stop them from doing that. But yeah, I don't really watch Rick and Morty, so I don't really know. But now I'm definitely gonna have an area that I'm going to be using as a like an industrial complex, or industrial area, where I'll have like my gold farm that's insanely big and doesn't really need to be in um, the main part of my base. Um, Whether it's, and we just hit deep slate. Let's go. Now we can go even slower with with stone tools. This is gonna be amazing. Let's see. What was I saying? What? Okay, please have an opening. Does not, and now I'm gonna die. Please. I ask nicely. Whew! That was close. Alright. So. I don't have food. What am I doing? Alright. Let's see if I can figure out where. Is that the. There we go. Okay, good. Good. Alright, we're just going to. Yeah. Sorry. The structure was never shown, but yeah, the factory look was implied. But it would look cool. Yeah, no, that's not a bad idea. Having kind of like an industrial. Have you guys ever seen Avatar? Kind of like that style of Earth look for, yeah, for the industrial complex. That could be kind of cool. Yeah, no, that's not a bad idea at all. Let me see what else. I'm gonna need to build one thing I've wanted to do, and I haven't ever built this, is like a hoglin farm. Hoglins are really good, really, really good for both leather and what is the other thing? Leather and pork. It would give me an unlimited food source. I would just have to do a bit of AFKing, which I'm fine with. You know, it looks a little weird to. Okay. I'm not sure what to do in this situation. I really should have, you know, gotten. Hey, look at that, level 10. I really should have gotten some armor. Okay, what we got? I'm gonna blow up. Okay, whew. Let's just see if I can find any iron. Let's go. Oh, that's not what I wanted to find. Anyway, yeah, the factory's never implied. But yeah, the Hoglin farm would be pretty cool. I've seen some videos on how to do it, and I think some of them are completely overcomplicated. Nothing against the people who made those tutorials, like they are really, really efficient. But yeah, I think it would be a really good farm to do, especially since in Bedrock Edition, this is one of the reasons why I love this game, is because you have the blender. You know, the old, what is it? Trident. You got the Trident. And the Trident is really, really good for getting XP fast and getting farms built fast. So you know, that's definitely nice. If you don't know what that is, basically you use pistons to go in a loop, and you throw a harpoon, not a harpoon, I'm sorry, trident into it. That trident is then going to spin around a bunch. And as it's spinning, anytime it moves, so anytime a piston hits it, it will do damage to anything that comes in contact with it. So if you say put, it doesn't kill spiders all that well. We'll say that it's got some weak points. But if you were to put it with creepers, you have a creeper farm, and it's also looting compatible. So if I have a looting 3 sword and I just hold it, and the farm is running and things are spawning and falling into it, then I'm going to get a crap ton of XP. Stuff. It's nice. It's much better than if you, um, say had to go and hit every single one or every single mob. And some people are like, oh, well, that's kind of cheaty, on because Bedrock has it. I can see your point, but we don't have sweeping edge, so I feel like if they ever take the trident thing away, the trident killer away, then they need to add sweeping edge because otherwise we don't really have a good way of killing mobs. So that's kind of my 2 cents about it. But yeah, no, it's I'm excited. I'm gonna try not to go super crazy with the farms immediately. For instance, the gold farm, I'm gonna wait till probably after, um, at least the Ender Dragon before I do a gold farm, just because the gold farms I have are completely overpowered. They use the what is it? The good old. There is a it's a feature. It's not a bug, but if you throw down or if you light a nether portal, it will um, give you a slight chance of spawning a zombie pigman. Well, when you have a lot of these zombie pigmen, they will drop, and you have looting. They will drop bars of gold, gold swords, and gold nuggets. If you smelt down the swords, you get even more gold. So it's definitely gonna be a big thing. For instance, one thing I'd like to do is have like an auto crafting, auto smelting thing. Which honestly, if I do that on stream, like without doing the redstone, just at least on a creative world first, I think I'm gonna lose my mind, and you guys will get a front row seat. So maybe I should do it on stream, honestly. But I'll definitely build it on stream, just maybe not the first time. But that is going to be a lot of redstone. Yeah. Let's see. What are we doing? What am I doing? My phone is about to die. Does anyone else have where the USB-C, the phones that charge with USB-C just suck and they don't charge? Like, it's literally not charging. It feels like they're trying to make us have to buy, like the wireless charging, but it doesn't work as good. I mean, it's whatever, but I don't know. Oh boy. So I may be skipping the iron and going straight for diamond armor because, well, maybe not. Maybe I'll just get a diamond pickaxe and then. But here we go. We're at deep slate level. Let's go. And then if I remember right, it's gonna be. Crap. There we go. If I remember it, I have to go that way. which means I'd have to break this redstone, which I'm not going to do. But yeah, now I have a bunch of stone. Let's see, how much stone do I have? Actually, I don't have a bunch of stone. I need to actually go and mine more stone, because now I'm just getting deep slate. Crap. Let's see if we can find some diamonds. I need 1 vein. I need 5 diamonds. And you guys will see why. If I can get 5 diamonds, I probably won't mine anymore after that. I just need, yeah, 5 diamonds. So you get the 3 for the pickaxe, and then you get the 2 for the enchantment table. And the diamond pickaxe lets you get the... Let me see if I can remember what it's called. Diamond pickaxe helps you get the enchantment table, the obsidian for it. And the enchantment table then lets you get a lot more diamonds. So a lot more bang for your buck. I would very much like a lot of diamonds. So, but yeah, I'm not actually going to really, probably just going to get to the end of this hallway and then probably stop mining down here because I need more stone. Need a lot more stone. So, and also I need to eat and I have no food. But yeah, we made it to bedrock. This is where I always mine for all of my diamonds. And how much? We have 4 iron. So that'll get me enough for an iron pickaxe. I think I have enough for 2 iron pickaxes actually. Because I have some that I got from the iron golem. So that's good. We're doing good. Everything is fine. Oh boy. Okay. I've been talking into a dead mic this entire time. Is that why people got off? I have been talking of a story. This is the second time. I need to figure if I can disable that, or maybe just not be stupid. Ugh. I was just playing the stream and I'm like, you know what? I'm just hearing a bunch of Minecraft noises. Why is that? I don't know. Maybe I'm ruining it with my voice. Maybe that's what the real problem is. Now I gotta go back and actually see how long I've been muted. That's concerning. Mm. Oh, okay. Oh, did you actually? You said something, didn't you? And I didn't read the chat. Yeah, because what time did you send that? Hey, brothers, your audio okay? Yeah, that sucks. I'm a first-time streamer, dude. Never streamed before a day in my life. That's a lie. So this is looking terrible right now, but I promise there will be some. First of all, there's going to be buildings, but additionally, there's also going to be a lot of details. I'm at least going to put onto the outside. For instance, some stone stuff. You know, but yeah. Hopefully it works out good. Let's see. How long have I been streaming? This has been a 2 hour and 40-minute stream. So I think I got one per. Oh, I got 3 people watching. That's awesome. Thank you guys. But yeah, y'all have been sticking with me, and I appreciate it. Through all the mics cutting in and out, that may or may not have been because I tapped a microphone. But you know, I do appreciate you guys coming in and showing a little bit of support. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. I'm not even halfway done. And all of that mining. This is not good. Oh. Wait, actually, it's great they can't even get me. I mean, technically, I think I'm actually good where it's at. because they can't actually get to me. So I'm gonna take a break from the wall. I might actually not finish that this stream. I don't really care. Um, the wall, even if I finish it now, it's not gonna be actually finished because I still need to do details to the walls, and that's probably not gonna be done for a hot minute. I think what I'm gonna do now is probably work on some work on building the house, and I'm going to do the obvious thing and just make it out of deep slate because first of all I like deep slate and I'm about to be using a bunch of it. So yeah, let's take a break from the wall because I just don't want to touch the wall, man. I just don't want. I don't want to deal with the wall right now. I think a stone cutter might conserve some resources, so maybe go grab a stone cutter from over there. But no, this is gonna look really good. Now I just need to know where do I want to put. Thinking of let's see. Okay, you walk in. There's farmland. So if I wanted to, yeah, I'm thinking definitely right there or right there. Or kind of in both areas. This is a strange one because there's not a lot of room. I really like this tree. I kind of want to keep the big tree. I like the tree, and I mean these trees I'm fine with destroying, but yeah, I don't know. There we go. It's not big enough, is it? But let's see. Yeah, and then what I'm gonna plant next is definitely just gonna be the potatoes because those are a really good food source, and if you're mass producing the absolute crap out of them, and by that I kind of just mean using fortune, you can actually get quite a lot of XP for them. So probably just gonna continue to continue to grow as many as possible because it's fun. And once I get once I get fortune, it is going to be massive. It's going to be great. And until then, I will just keep planting and planting and planting and planting. Go ahead and harvest all of this. Need to find a better place to put this sugarcane, but for right now, it's just gonna go right here. And I mean, I think what I'm thinking is, all right, I put the let's see. I put the houses entrance right here could look good, right? But if I put it instead of right here, if I put it right here, it's more direct, which would be nice, especially since I wouldn't have to cut this out. But I don't know, it's kind of abrupt. It's abrupt, but abrupt. I think it's spelled with a B. I don't know. I barely passed school. But yeah. Whereas, I don't know, really, I just want a place with a lot of storage. So, I mean, maybe what I can do is go ahead and look. How much storage do I want? Like, I could just put storage there, go around the tree. But that doesn't give me a lot of space here. Which, I mean, I could have house go out to here if I wanted to. I mean, I can terraform everything. I could take down. I like the. It kind of goes back to what Good Luck with Scar or Good Times with Scar, whatever his name is. Scar from what is it called? Hermitcraft, where he says like one thing is really important is to not have everything all on one level. So having the multiple levels, it does look really good. I cannot lie. But let's see. We just gotta keep plugging away at the outline of this, and we'll figure it out at some point. Then again, I don't actually have to keep the tree. I don't have to keep the tree. I honestly just don't want to cut it down because it's annoying. It really is. But I could kill the tree. I could also just... I don't know. I do not know. Oh boy. Almost 3 hour stream with 0 dropped frames. I can't tell you how nice it is to have that. I've had a few technical difficulties, but none of them have actually been, you know, the actual computer exploding on me, which has been an issue in the past. Not necessarily exploding, but hopefully y'all get what I mean. Let me just make 2 things of bread. Oh, I think they changed how the hitboxes look in potatoes. Because it used to be if it was a full block, now it's still like a half block, and it's still... I don't know. I do have to say, streaming on YouTube is a lot nicer because, like, I think what it is, you know, everybody's got YouTube, but when you tell your friends, hey, can we, you know, or like, hey, can you guys watch my stream? Everybody's like, I don't have YouTube, bro. Whereas they don't have an excuse when it's on YouTube versus Twitch. I think I got that wrong. I think I said that wrong, but I say a lot of things wrong. And then right here, I'm also going to have a dock that's going to kind of go out to about... It's right here. It's going to go out further than that, but that's kind of the overall of where it's going to go. It's just going to extend out further. All right, what other ideas do we have? Some things I'm going to be building. That's on the inside of my base. That's not good. But I've thought of the red rocket from Fallout 4. I mean, it's in all the Fallout games, but the red rocket from Fallout 4. I'm definitely going to make a villager breeder. I'm going to make an iron farm. I'm going to make villager breeder, iron farm. I'm going to make... The iron farm is going to have an element of, like, villager trading, but it would also be really cool to have a villager trading hall. So I may build, like, the villager trading hall and give it the ability to connect to the beds and make a iron farm. It depends. I think the biggest villager farm I've had is 40 to 50 villagers, and it was a nightmare. But basically what I'm working on now is, or not what I'm working on now, but my plan is for now is to build a villager breeder. Something simple, but you know, make it cool. Make it like a hut or something. I don't know. I'm gonna need to find some inspiration for that build. But basically, yeah, villager breeder. They go out of they get pushed out of the distance for the parents to stop making kids, so that they just keep on making kids and making kids and making kids and making kids, and then I'll just, you know, have a dispenser where I can just, you know, press a button, minecart comes out, it goes wherever I need it to go. Oh, actually, one idea that would be pretty good is probably having them in like a boat and then just doing like a water ramp, because you can go uphill if you have water. So that's not a bad idea. I love it when I come up with good ideas. It doesn't happen often, but when I do, hopefully it's a good idea. All right. He just wants to explode so bad, I can tell. Except you're in the water, it's not going to do any damage. Yep. Alright. We got to figure out this whole scenario with the... What is it called? The house. I need to start building the house, which I don't really have the blocks for, so I don't know why I'm prioritizing that. I really should just go mining. I don't know, what's the chat think? Do I just go ahead and go explore and mine a little bit and come back to this? Or do I just keep at it and, you know, get stuff when I need it? As far as building materials and everything. What does the chat think? And is anyone in the chat still listening? There's also that. I think gather stuff for your house would be more importante. So, Okay, so you guys think I should go and get that stuff, or do you think I should just stay around my house and keep? I feel like my progress is going to be a little faster if I just go get, or just go explore a little bit, find some mine shafts and stuff like that. But I do very much appreciate you guys sticking with. So, what do y'all think? Yeah, exploring for cool building stuff would be awesome. All right, yep, I will do that. It also is going to give me a little bit more experience with the area because I don't really know what all is around. I've seen some really cool stuff. I do like this seed. Y'all may not believe me, but this is a completely. I mean, if you scroll to the very beginning of the stream, I created it then and there. I didn't put in any kind of I didn't put in any commands. I didn't put in anything really. I just yeah, just made a random seed, and I am very happy with it. Because we have really cool generation over there towards spawn, um, and then over here we have where the let's see. Over here we have where the first village is, and in seeing distance is um, another village. So pretty happy with it, and I haven't even raided the entirety of this one. So I'm probably gonna try and find some more uh, food items over there. Um, and but I'm also keeping an eye out for the cave. What is it? For any kind of cave. Preferably a big cave. I just need iron, honestly. Let's see. So that is a snow biome over there. So that is very exciting. I'm super stoked about that. Because where there's snow, there's typically powdered snow. And when there's powdered snow, there's typically ice. And I always need ice for almost every farm build. I'll need a little bit of ice. Typically. This is a weird generated, weirdly generated place. Let's see what's over here. Is there a blacksmith? Okay, there's beetroot and more potatoes. I'm gonna take all the potatoes I can. Oh my gosh. I don't mind if I do. And a bundle. That's cool. You know, don't really care about the bundles. Like, I was expecting something different when they announced the bundles. I thought it was gonna be like you could carry like 5 stacks of things in it, not one. It does definitely help though, because you know, when you're on exploration and stuff like this, you're going to run out of space in your inventory quite quickly. So it definitely has its purpose. I was just expecting something totally different, and it might have been me. And already got 51 more potatoes, so the potato farm is gonna look amazing. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this stone cutter. Hopefully, you know what? Hang on, actually, how much better is it for these. Okay, so one makes. I think it's gonna. I don't think it's actually gonna change too much. What how much cobblestone I use. I was hoping it would give me like a discount because I heard someone say like it'll make a discount. Maybe that's literally just for no, I did not. Why did it say that? Right. I can feed pigs these. And I set my spawn point for no reason. This is a church? Alright, now I have 2 brewing stands. Oh, I wish I had silk touch. That'd be nice. I absolutely love the look of this. It's beautiful, is it not? Is it not gorgeous? Let me just let me turn on a just totally realized I didn't put my microphone onto that OBS preset, so that was my bad. You guys couldn't hear a word I said. But what I was trying to say before I so stupidly muted myself was I don't know if I'm a huge fan of the shader that they did for Bedrock Edition, but I really do like the sunsets and the sunrises. You gonna get your own skin, or are you just gonna stay safe? I'm definitely gonna get my own skin. Oh, it shows up in the corner, doesn't it? I need to disable that because that looks like crap. I'm definitely gonna get my own skin. My thing is the Plague Doctor. Basically, how that came about was let's see. How that came about was I was playing the Hive, and one of the really cool skins they had was the Plague Doctor, and I just kind of made that my brand. I don't know. I like it, so yeah. There's no hills, so let's go over here. Ah. We have over a stack of potatoes. That's pretty cool. But going back to your question about if am I gonna make my own skin, yeah, I will. But one thing is I want to make it a Plague Doctor mask, and I don't know if I can. Maybe I can. I don't know. I don't know if Bedrock Edition allows you to like make that kind of change. I know Java just doesn't care. Java's like the Microsoft of oh, that would die. But I know Java would let you probably make it's the nose. I don't need anything else. I just need the freaking nose to make that work. But that is a huge rabbit, and I can't get up this still fast. That is adorably fat bunny. All right. I really want some spruce. I'm not gonna lie. There's a third village right there. Third village. Son of a... It's over there. I really need to pay attention. I don't know. There's multitasking is not my thing apparently. I can't even get back up. Please don't hit anything. All right, we're good. You can get you on biscuit. Biscuit, indeed. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Are you able to do the snout? Like, is that possible in Bedrock Edition, or is that only a Java thing? Because I can probably find some way to do the mask. Um, but yeah. No, basically my logo has been. It first was my first Illustrator graphic ever, um, of a Plague Doctor mask that I completely freehanded, and then it became a AI image a few months ago, and then now it is another AI image, um, for the stream. Yes, I use AI sometimes. I don't know. What's y'all's opinion? Is AI evil, or is AI kind of helpful for, small time content sometimes? What's y'all's opinion? I don't know. I'm supposed to get up there. Okay, opinion like using it in art as an artist, I'm obviously against it, but I understand its uses as. Yeah, no, I don't like the people that are like, look at what I created in AI art. It's like, no. But I don't think it's wrong in content creation. That's one thing that everybody's kind of mad about. Like, first of all, it's a tool. It's like everything. Um, if you use something right, everything is a tool. I definitely like what it's doing. I like using Adobe effect, not Adobe Effects, but Adobe stuff. Well, Adobe stuff is using AI. Whether it's Premiere, a lot of their stuff is using AI. I don't like the bloatware they put on computers for AI. That's kind of annoying. That's kind of very much annoying. But for the most part, it is a pretty good. I'm not a good article writer. Sometimes. No way. No way. That is awesome. Um, but I'm not a good article writer. I use it a lot for articles that I have to write. Not so much. Don't call my teacher and be like, "Oh, he's cheating." Not in that way exactly. What I use articles for is I use them to like grade myself before I get the sharpness one book. I'll take it. Um, but no, I'll get the grading before I actually get judged, right? Because I have to give it. Not only do I have to get graded, but I also have to get um, peer reviewed before I grade or before it's graded. So I have people that I work with, and people that are friends of mine that have to read my stuff, and I would much rather them be like, "Yeah, your stuff is good," instead of, "Do you know how to spell?" So that's kind of my thoughts on AI. I don't have a huge problem with it. It's also really good for like content creation, like trying to figure out different things. Like it will help you come up with ideas for whether it's challenges or whatever, what have you. This is definitely going to be a. If I can't find another one, I will probably use something like this for a farm. Hopefully I can find one a little closer to spawn. But then again, I could always just, what is it? I could always make a nether portal entrance. That could work. But I don't know, we'll have to see. But I am gonna mark down the quartz no matter what. What do we got in here? Now, if I remember right, anything with 2 doors is a good thing, and I remember correct. Because blast furnaces are fun to have. One's the blast furnace. This one, I don't need another one of those. This one is what I want. Alright, cool. I think now I'm going to be trying to get the spruce saplings, most likely from, what is it called? Just from getting wandering traders, because I'm not seeing a lot of spruce around. I'm going to keep going a little bit further. Maybe find one more thing, whether it's a raider tower or another village, just to kind of get more awareness of where I'm at. But I think I should probably start heading back to spawn. Or home base, I should say. But let's see what's in here, because if I remember right, this thing has something in it. I remember wrong. This doesn't have jack shit in it. All right. Those are just normal oak. So that kind of sucks. Looks like normal oak over there as well. 3 hours and 12 minutes of a stream. This is I don't know, I'm having fun. This is definitely an easier thing for me to stream. An easier game. It's nice when you've been playing a game for like 10 years. May not look like it. I mean, I've died, what, 3 times already? But definitely would say I'm a pro, but I enjoy. Yeah, you too. Have a good one. Oh, I made a bad mistake. This is not a good idea. Oh, no. Then we got a birch forest over here. I don't have any wool. This is not good. And that's a witch. Oh, no. That is not good. All right. Come on, survive, survive, survive. Please let me survive. I don't know. Poison should leave you at 1 heart, right? Right? Right. Ah. All right. We're alive and we got food, so we will hopefully survive. I'm also walking around like an idiot with no what is it? No armor. I think I've got I've got a copper helmet +2 armor. So, not phenomenal. Well, originally I had a lot more potatoes. Probably just gonna loop around and just, run. Make it run for it. Don't attack me, please. Yeah, one thing I need is some spruce. Really wish there was just one spruce tree. So I may be able, now I have some emeralds, so maybe I can, do that. Just buy some off some wandering traders, but I don't know, for the most part I just wish there was some spruce. One thing I've thought about doing for this world. Well, that's pretty easy. Have I seen that? Is that? I don't think I've seen that one before. No, I definitely haven't. It's right next to a pink cherry biome, so I'm at least gonna get some pink cherry. What is it called? Saplings. But one thing I've thought about is doing some kind of farm for. You're scary. Some kind of farm for the. What am I trying to say? For trees, right? So have a sapling of each kind of tree, at least. And then there's a few ways I can do it. The spruce one's probably the easiest because it's already like a clump of trees. Get out of my way. But one thing I would like is to have the auto tree thing. That is well after I'm gonna have my the Ender Dragon killed. I'm basically not trying to speed run the game per se. I just would like to have some specific luxuries that would be nice. For instance, once I have the Ender Dragon killed, yeah, definitely, I want to have like a tree farm, and I want to have just a farm for everything, basically. I really like basalt, and I don't like basalt deltas, so I can do a what the heck? That was weird. I can mine basalt as long as I have some blue. What is it? Blue ice. So, if I can find some of that, I can totally do some. That's nope, nope, nope. I'm good. There's no iron in there either. But I could do some basalt. farms, which nothing special at all. Just a lot of what is it? Just a lot of working on whether it's. I don't think you even need redstone, honestly. You just really need just to be AFK, honestly. Um, could I please? I've found 3 different villages. I have not found a single blacksmith shop. I was really hoping, like, as soon as I said that, I would just immediately find one, but no, still. No. That's cool. All this hay is going to be really nice, whether it's for bread or for breeding my animals together. This is going to be very nice. Okay, that's adorable. Is that a cat? Oh my gosh. Okay, it's cuter from far away, but it's kind of cute when it's, giant head. What can I get rid of? I don't need this. Alright, I got 1 cherry sapling. Let me get 1 more. I'll take it. Oh. There go, my neck. I take back all the shit talking I gave to the bundles. They're actually pretty great. Is everybody happy? I think home is going to be straight this way. And there's a giant ravine. How nice. Ooh. What's that? I think one thing that's going to be really important is doing some kind of like concrete farm. Just because of how, I don't know, useful concrete is. It's very, very nice. It's a very easy way to get color. Not a good way to get texture, but if you add in some complementary colors to it, oh my gosh. It is nice. So I think the way I know how to do it is basically you go mine a bunch of sand from some desert and you go build an entire gold farm and then do a piglin trading thing, and hopefully the bug still works where you put a gold block on a piston and it makes them go crazy and trade a lot faster. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very excited about this world. I think this is going to be awesome. I like the fact that right out the gate at spawn, there is a lot to do. A lot of hills. It's going to be nice. Let's see. Yeah, the generation is really cool. Very nice landscape. Probably, I don't know, some kind of castle up there would be kind of cool. But yeah. Alright, there is the mine right there, if I remember right. Which I don't. There's a raider tower. I don't think raids are nearly as effective as they used to be. Because dude, in Bedrock they were overpowered. But I don't even know where my base is. Hang on. This is one of the best parts about streaming is the fact that you could just go back and your entire thing is online. So I can just go back to the first like 5 minutes of my stream. 31, 92, 22. Alright. It's this way. Okay, but yeah, that direction, that is awesome. Raider Tower isn't gonna give me anything insane, but it is gonna give me I don't even know if you can do the raids right now. I'd have to look into the mechanics again. They did a lot of nerfing because I don't know, very small little builds and farms were making insane loot drops. Like we're talking double stacks full of uh, double chests full of totems of undying, of everything. It was awesome. Let's try and get closer to finishing up this thing. I had another pickaxe. Wish I'd noticed that. Alright. Iron is right here. Please be more than one. It's not. Alright. It's good. Now, am I gonna work on the house today? Probably not. I've been on for 14 days. It's been a 3 hour and 30 minute what's it called, stream. I am definitely exhausted. So I'm probably getting closer to the end of the stream, and also I'm still just trying to figure out what I want to do with the house. And I put a little bit more effort in to my first house than typically because I don't know. It's just there's something about building the smaller, like the first small house. It's just very nice. Let's see. Do that. I want everybody to be fed and give me more beef. Cool. Where did he come from? And let's see. Interesting. Let's go ahead, grab all of these we can get. It's 57. And oh, my roommate doesn't sound too happy. You need to die, buddy. Oh boy. Well, one more block. Let me throw down one more block. All right. Well, that is probably going to do it for me tonight. I'm exhausted, not going to lie. But didn't get done everything I wanted to get done. There are definitely some things I'm going to do tomorrow that I got to get done. Number one, I got to get this area finished. This is going to be my house at some point. It's not my house yet. So, number one, I got to do that. Number two, I need to finish the fencing area, and I need to kind of just finish the base overall so I can start spreading out, doing more farms. The next farm I'm probably going to do is most likely going to be a villager trade, or not a villager trading farm, a villager breeder. And then once they start breeding, I'm going to take a few of them and start getting my mending books and all of that stuff. As for the mine, I'm going to try and get 5 diamonds, do all the stuff I need to do to build a, what's it called? XP farm. There's a few different things I might do for the XP farm. I don't have any bamboo, so I'm probably not going to do an insane XP farm. Most likely, if I do one, it's going to be the what is it called? That zombie spawner we saw earlier. But that is going to do it for me today. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for everybody who's on the stream. I am going to be signing off now. Yeah, I'll have a wonderful day.